And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the San Francisco Giants. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him, Singy, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Brenton Doyle, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
They'll just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Got him swinging, and there's one down.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes. He wasn't even able to foul one off. There's not much you can take away from an at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Next to hit, Jordan Beck. And a swing and a miss.
No balls, 1 strike.
One down, base is empty. Way high there. And that's ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
Michael Toglia, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. And a swing and a miss there. 2 out, space is empty. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
And we're back. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
Well, he brings into this one an excellent strikeout to walk ratio on the season. And when you consider the amount of swings and misses that he gets, and the fact that he's not issuing free passes, that's going to make him more economical in his pitch count, allow him to move into the middle and deeper part of ball games. So we'll see if that remains true in this one.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Doyle sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's one down. Okay, let's check out the lineup. This is an offense, Chris, that's having a hard time scoring runs right now.
Yeah, sometimes things just aren't going to click, and unfortunately what happens is players press, they try to do a little bit more, and they get out of their game. You've got to let the game come to you. If you chase it, it's going to run from you. So this is a team that just needs to calm down, relax, and understand that they're going to come out of this.
Ripped on the ground to second. Sends it to Toglia, and they get Adames for the out. 2 down, bases empty. Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. That one is
Ball
upstairs. Pitch misses there.
That's a ball.
Now 2-0. Ripped on a line. Martini brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Giants go down quietly, scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go, and here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. Verlander back to work. Verlander goes 6 feet 5 inches, 42 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2004. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
That was a well-executed slider away for the strikeout right there. First 2 pitches filled up the zone and got him ahead 0-2 in the count, and at that point, you can start expanding the zone as a pitcher. He made him chase and got the quick strikeout.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
1 out, bases empty. On the ground to third. Gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing him down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
That misses.
1-1.
And the count even 1-1. There's a swing and a miss. No score here in the second. He goes down looking. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now it's Matt Chapman. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. There's a swing and a drive. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. And that is cut on and missed. 0-1. Mike Yastrzemski, originally drafted by the Orioles, 14th round out of Vanderbilt in 2013. The Giants got him in March of 2019. And San Francisco's really where he got a shot to play. Calls it in, and there's one away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Luis Matos digs in now. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the go-ahead run is now only 90 feet away. On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. Chapman on third with 2 out. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that should be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. As a hitter, there's not a whole lot better of a feeling than a double into the gap. Right off the bat, you know you put a great swing on the baseball.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Patrick Bailey. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. Throws to first in time, inning over, and it could have been worse. Giants get a run on the RBI double. It's now 1-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in San Francisco, Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
You know, Bruce, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Got it. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Boog, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him look. That was just nasty.
Nick Martini will hit. And that misses. Ball 1. And there's a ball. Right through there for a strike. Fouls one off. 2-2. One down, base is empty. Fastball is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Count is full.
Got it. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Alan Trejo at the plate and takes high there. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the third time today. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Still behind by a count of 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Christian Koss. On the ground to third. Throws across the diamond. One up, one down.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's Elliot Ramos. He's 0 for 1. Line drive. Snags it for the second out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And now it's Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1 so far. That one ripped. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Coming home. Safe. And they take a 2-run lead.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Matt Chapman, the next Giant to hit. Ground ball up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the third out. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. As we go to the top of the fourth, here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
All these Rockies just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
Bad. Now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Next offering is in for a strike. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And you know, not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Tolia, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Out to center. Matos settles underneath it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. It's the Giants 2 and the Rockies nothing. Back here at Oracle Park, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Luis Matos. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And now it's going to be David VR. Into center and a base hit. And it's now first and second to start the inning.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
So digging in, Patrick Bailey. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one drilled left field. And it's off the wall. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Christian Koss, the next to hit. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Just missed. Ball.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. But no advance from the runners. The Rockies have some action in the pen. Ryan Feltner getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Cheville getting cranked up as well. VR on third. Bailey at first with no outs. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
All these Giants doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact.
Grounder might be 2. To second, there's 1. To first, save. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI. Back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. And up next for San Francisco, Elliot Ramos. Line to left. Martini hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Willie Adames.
Willie Adames stands in. 1 for 2.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
In for a strike. It's 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Line drive, and that's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs. And here is Wilmer Flores.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's in for a strike. And 1-1. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Doyle on the move to the alley. Makes the grab, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors and a couple left on. We played 4. It's the Giants 4 and the Rockies nothing. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Hunter Goodman. Goodman, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round in 2021. Verlander back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Rockies, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Right side, hard hit. To first, 1 up, 1 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Grounded out his first time up. Line drive, knocks it down. And he'll be safe at first.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Moniak in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Just off the outside edge. And now 2-0.
God, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Swing and a miss.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Man at first, 1 away. This one popped up. And that'll fall for a base hit. Around second is McMahon. Coming home. 1 run is in.
Picks himself up an RBI. There are a lot of nicknames people have attached to hits like that. Blooper, flare, duck snort, lawn dart, etc. But whatever you want to call it, it's a knock. And those are the ones that'll make you smile as a hitter just about every time.
1 down, runner at third. Kyle Farmer now at the plate. Right through there for a strike. One away with a runner at third. And we're at the top of the 5th. And now the count is even. Fastball for a strike at 95. At the belt and fires. Left field, way back there. 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
One out, runner at second. Now Nick Martini. That's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Next for Colorado, Alan Trejo. That one catches the zone, and it's 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Up the middle. Nice grab. And that's a base hit despite a great defensive effort.
A nice diving play at second, gave it a great effort, but I was just impressed by the hustle down the line to beat the throw. That was a fun play. Great stuff right there.
Now it's going to be Brenton Doyle. Swings and misses. That's strike one. 2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
That one is absolutely belted. Yastrzemski trying to get to it. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. 1 run's in. The second run scores. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So now here's the DH, Jordan Beck. Late swing, fouled off.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
And a swing and a miss. The hat trick. And he's up to 12 strikeouts on the day. So they get 4 in the inning and have it evened up again. Last half of the 5th coming up. And we are tied 4-4. And we're back. Here's Matt Chapman.
Well, we got a first pitch breaking ball right there that he clearly liked the look of. Just needed to let it travel a little longer.
Fouled off down the right side. That one ripped left field. And one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. The relay to second. The tag, and they cut him down going for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Mike Yastrzemski, the second MLB Yaz, steps in.
0-1.
On the ground, Farmer. Throw to first in time. And up next for the Giants, Luis Matos. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. And they grab the lead. It's 5-4. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Pitcher tried to intimidate with that fastball up and in, but he was ready for it. Pulled the trigger, and man, explosive through the zone right there.
So 2 down, and here's the first baseman, David Villar. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
And he chases that one below the zone.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
2 down, nobody on. Foul ball, still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Bailey at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. When the Giants go deep, it's bye-bye, baby. It's now a 5-4 ball game. Back here in San Francisco, new inning getting started, and now the first baseman, Michael Toglia. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
It's 0-1.
And a swing and a miss. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1. That finds the mark on the inside corner.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And he dodges that fastball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Got him swinging on the curveball. And the whiffs just keep on coming. He's up to 14 now. Ryan McMahon will hit next. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. Nothing across here this half. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Feltner.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
Haas, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Stirring in the Colorado bullpen, Scott Alexander getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Fly ball down the line. Lays out and makes the play.
You love to see when a guy's hungry to make a play. Right there, an excellent diving catch. You can absolutely tell he was all in tracking that ball down.
So the lineup flips over. Here's the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. That's to third. Oh, great stop. Gathers and throws. Nicely done for the out.
Cat-like reflexes on that one. Makes the dive, has to get up. Clean exchange to throw a strike across the diamond. And what a tremendous play.
Two outs, base is empty. And digging in for San Francisco, Willie Adames. In the air, right field, Moniak on the move. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that is that. So all set for the start of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Mickey Moniak. There's the strike.
0-1.
just missed.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
This to third. Fires over to first. That's the first out, the top of the seventh.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
On the ground, right side, and that's just foul.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Cut on and miss, struck him out. What a game he's having. 16 Ks down.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Nick Martini digging in for the Rockies.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Fights that one away, still 1-2. And that's outside.
Outside.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Rockies are down quietly. Still down a run. It's 5-4. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 7th. And now it's the Giants DH, Wilmer Flores. Gets him to chase after that one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
No balls. 1 strike.
Rips one to right, and it stays fair. The throw into second, around first, heading for 2. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. And here is Matt Chapman. Gets the outside corner with that one.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball. Now a jump throw. And they get the out.
Now batting, fielder, Mike Yastrzemski.
2 down, bases empty. And now Mike Yastrzemski. Hit hard on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Sends it to Tolia. That ends the inning. Giants are down 1-2-3. They lead at 5-4. Ready to begin the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Alan Trejo. And there's the strike.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
Fought off foul. That one lifted to left. Ramos sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Brenton Doyle. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. That one hit to right. And there's 2 down. Next for the Rockies is the DH, Jordan Beck. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches for this game.
And that one got a piece of him.
Take your base.
Just a fastball that got away from him there. He didn't have the right finish to it. Good extension that he needed to get to his target.
Tolia in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Go to second. Out. And that'll end the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly. And a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here at Oracle Park, on to the bottom of the 8th. And the batter now, Luis Matos. Grounds 1 to short. Trejo zips it across. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And here's the first baseman, David VR. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Swings through that. Felter in his 3rd season.
0-1.
He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a sinker, and he occasionally uses a curve. On the ground to 3rd. McMahon fires over to 1st. And a couple of quick outs. And now the switch hitting catcher, Patrick Bailey. On the ground right side, Farmer tosses to 1st, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing here this half. We go to the 9th. So in now for Colorado, Michael Tolia. First pitch misses.
That's the ball. 1-0.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1-1.
On the ground right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job coming through right there. It's got to feel good. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here.
Make it 18 strikeouts on the day.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
So digging in, Ryan McMahon.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Matos sizes this one up. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Mickey Moniak digs in now. Oh, I think we may have a balk called here. And we do. Umpire Freddie Ferguson making the call.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
The Rockies down to their final strike. And now 1-2.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Swung on, belted. That's got a chance. He's got it. Ball game. And the Giants hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff inning after inning throughout an entire game, you see them dig deep and they pitch. And that's exactly what he did to get this win today.